So here are the 4 characteristics you need to possess to grow. Here are the 4 things you need to have as a person to grow, to move forward, to progress. The first is focus, definitely. This is your ability to work on one thing and stay on it, channeling all your energy and time into one thing. Definitely, you cannot go anywhere, you cannot make any growth, you cannot make any progress without focus. You need to be able to sit down and focus and do something. If not, you're not really going to make progress in it. If you're always doing 3 things at a time, jumping from something to another thing, you're not going to make progress in any of them. You're just going to shallow progress, 1% progress for a year in them, because you're always dropping from this, dropping from that. You're not focusing your time and energy onto one thing. So this is definitely an important thing you need to be able to grow, to be able to progress. The second one is discipline. This is being able to control your behavior and do what you're supposed to do when you need to do it. This is doing the hard task, especially when you don't feel like doing it. This is doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like doing it. This is getting up even when you don't feel like getting up from bed. This is coming to record the videos even when you don't feel like recording the videos. This is coming to script the videos even when you don't feel like scripting the videos. This is coming to do the work when you don't feel like doing the work. Because when you have this trait here, discipline, when you just have this ability to just do the work even when you don't feel like doing it, at some point it becomes muscle memory. Discipline is something you build. It's basically just coming up or waking up, getting up to do the work even when you don't feel like it, even when you just feel like lying down in bed. Discipline is something that you have to cultivate, and at some point it becomes muscle memory. It's basically just, you don't feel like doing it, but you just get up and do it anyway, because that's how you just are right now. You're just that kind of person that you just wake up to do it even when you don't feel like doing it, because it's now muscle memory. That's how it works. So the third one is malleability, and this is basically the ability to change, the ability to let go of who you are to become someone else. This is basically like the term be like water, or you can say another word for this would be adaptability. Being able to adapt, being able to change. When you are water takes the shape of whatever environment it enters. If you pour water into a cup, it will take the shape of the cup. If you pour water into a plate, it will take the shape of the plate. Pour water into a pan, it takes the shape of the pan. Same thing with the pot, same thing with a thin tube. It will always take the shape. And you need to be like water. You need to be able to adapt to your environment. Whenever you are placed in a new environment, will you be able to adapt? Will you be able to become somebody new? This is the characteristics of malleability: being able to change, being able to be like water, being able to adapt to whatever life throws at you. When you become like that, when you become water, it's very, very easy to grow, especially when you are placed into different environments, into different areas. You know how to hustle yourself out of that difficult situation. And the last one will be emotional control. Being aware of your emotional state and know how to change it, and not letting it seep into your work. So this is kind of like the same thing as discipline. When you don't feel like doing the work, you just feel like staying in bed, doing this, doing that. Emotional state is now kind of like a broader sense, where either maybe you're feeling angry, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling this, feeling that. Knowing how to bring back that state of mind into a neutral, indifferent state. Knowing how to bring that state of mind from a chaotic state to a state of order. That is something you need to be able to know how to work on. When you feel angry, maybe you feel angry at somebody, or you feel sad about something, or you feel this, you feel that, definitely you're not going to feel like working. But when you know how to be aware of your emotional state, you know that, okay, I'm feeling down right now, I'm feeling sad right now, I'm feeling unhappy right now, I feel angry right now. You know how to bring yourself from that state of chaos to a state of order. You know how to bring yourself back and tell yourself, or let's say delude yourself. You tell yourself that I am happy, I am not angry, I am not sad, I am not unhappy. You give yourself those affirmations, and you actually feel it, that you are not unhappy, that you are not sad, you are not angry, that you are happy. That's a very, very good trait to have, being able to control your emotional state from a state of chaos to a state of order. So these are the 4 characteristics you need to have to be able to grow. When you have these characteristics, you're basically going to be growing every week, every month, every 2 months, every year. You are a different person when you put all these characteristics into play, into becoming something you want to become, into growing. So I hope this helps you, and until next time.